We are live. Thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. I'm Naijha Wright Brown. I'm here to help you. Let me help you. Remember that scene from I Am Legend? Will Smith said, "Let me help you. I'm trying to help you." When we try to give the vaccine to, those aliens. Well, let me help you find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. We are talking about Earth Week today in this extended edition of Naijha Speaks, starting next week, right? Crystal's going to let us know. The vegan and plant-based movements are taking off, especially in the Black community. So says many publications, as stated. African Americans are the fastest growing demographic in this movement, as if we've never been here before. Check it out. Welcome, Crystal Forman of Holistic Wellness and Health and board member of Black Veg Society. What is happening, Crystal?
Hey, Naijha. Happy greetings. How are you?
You was laughing, right? That was funny to you. What's cooking in Baltimore for Earth Week? Okay, talk to
There's
us.
a lot going on for Earth Week, and specifically with Holistic Wellness and Health in partnership with Project Harmony. We have a great event going on Earth Day, as well as continuing on to April 23rd. So April 22nd from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock will be at the Impact Hub and in the surrounding area. From 12 to 2 o'clock, we'll have a resource fair with different people in the community sharing resources to help us live a more climate friendly and compassionate lifestyle. And also starting at 12 o'clock, we'll have a free vegan brunch sponsored by Holistic Wellness and Health, Veg Fund, and Veggie Table, and the Land of Kush. So we'll have plenty of food for everyone to enjoy. For those who are new to veganism, you'll get to enjoy the deliciousness of it all. And for those who have been part of the movement, getting to try new dishes as well. Then at 1 o'clock, we'll have Omowale Adewale, who's an author and activist, and he will be doing a food justice talk, which is part of a series that Holistic Wellness and Health has been putting on, having different guest speakers talk about food justice and how we as individuals can make a positive change in our food environment. And that translates to our global environment and our immediate climate and environmental, for our communities as well. And then at 2 o'clock, from 2 to 4, there'll be a environmental community cleanup. We'll have supplies for you, gloves, little pickup grabbers, and plenty of trash bags, as well as we work to beautify our communities. So we'll be getting interactive right away.
You see, well, there's going to be a lot going on. And here's the
Yes.
flyer. This is the flyer here, right? Food
Yep.
Justice Celebrate Earth Day with a vegan brunch and Earth Justice Talk. And let me tell you something. Omowale is a friend of mine. He is doing the damn thing out in New York City. I am a native New Yorker, so I love going out to the Black Veg Fest every year. He's also a farmer, big space liberation farm up there in upstate New York. So you're not going to want to miss his talk in person or virtual, but it's all better in person. Like Omowale just has his energy. And yes, Land of Kush and Veggie Table. Brittany Gilliam
Yes.
is doing her thing. She has a lot of stuff going on too. Vegan block party. So I'm glad to hear that she's going to be there with some food. Her food is amazing. I got to make it out. I was telling you the other day, Crystal. The Fairfax Veg Fest is happening that Sunday, and normally I leave out Friday, because it's like you got to take the drive and set. So I think I'm gonna have to stay back until Saturday and just trek up there Saturday. I'm gonna be so exhausted. But it's definitely something that needs to be attended, and I definitely want to catch some coverage of the festivities and broadcast live. So cross fingers on my end, because that's a lot going on. But it's amazing. talk to us about what the attendees stand to gain from this event and the importance of it. So we know the vegan brunch is all they're going to be eating. That's
Yes. So
talk to
delicious
us.
food is always, a great benefit. Delicious free food at that. And then, having the talk, and Amawale, inspiring us, giving us information from his newest book as well. Just giving us the tools that we need to actually make the changes and not just talk about what's going on or like how bad everything is, or even talk about what we can do, but actually do those things. So I think just having that hour with him inspirationally, whether you're virtual, we'll have the virtual link for you to join, being there in person, and being with other like-minded people and people who want to make a change in our environment, a change for other people. And when we talk about animals, people are animals as well. So making a change in that whole movement of how our food is produced, as well as how we treat our food. So a lot of even the food that Holistic Wellness and Health will be providing will be locally grown. We're getting food from the 6th branch, which has 2 farms in East Baltimore, Oliver Community Farm and Johnson Square Community Farm. So locally grown food. And so people can look forward to being nourished, physically, but they'll be nourished, mentally and spiritually as well, with all of the information from the resource fair. We have information from the Vegetarian Resource Group has provided a lot of materials for us. We're getting information from Veg Fund has a new guide out, so we'll be having that available for people for free. We also will be giving away a few of Amawale's books. So they will be coming soon to me, and then I'll have some in person as well as some to give out virtually. So if you're there live, you'll be able to get the books. Either I'll send it to you through online book distributor, or if you're there in person, I can give it to you right there. So that's something to look forward to. And then just the camaraderie of being out there, picking up the trash in the community. You can attend part of it. You can stay for the whole day as well. And we'll have lots of resources for everyone to participate in. Looks like we'll have some master gardeners there. It's a lot going on that day throughout Baltimore City in general. So, but if they are not there in person, I'm also a Baltimore City master gardener, but I will not be doing that role on that day. But I will have resources from them on for composting, for doing a pollinator gardening, container gardening, like what you can do in your immediate community, what you can do immediately. And then we'll also share resources on how to engage politically for those who are interested in that movement, and helping with lobbying for the Farm Bill, which is coming up right this year. So we definitely can influence our policymakers on what we want to see in the Farm Bill, and that directly affects all of us. If you eat, it affects you, it affects your family, affects your community. So we'll give you resources for that, and you can join our free Facebook group. It's going to have a lot of resources in there, and we've already started putting resources in there for you all. So you can join the Food Justice Facebook group as well.
Is this event good for children? So my 11-year-old daughter, Pia, can parents bring their children?
Oh, yes. It's totally child friendly, family friendly. We'll have, family friendly music going on. Everything will be open and accessible to anyone who wants to participate and join. We're definitely a group of, people who want to have everyone feel comfortable. So if you have, any physical restrictions, I have been asked about wheelchair accessibility, just let us know. There are a few steps entering, but we have accessibility on the other side where one of us can make sure, a volunteer can make sure you can get in comfortably, no problem. So definitely children, babies on up are welcome to attend. We will have, we have a face painter joining us.
Yay!
Yes. So I mean, lots of resources. I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of resources that are going to be there. Actually, let me look at this sheet. So we're getting food from The Be More community food is providing some things. We'll have snacks, so I'll be getting snacks with the funds that Veg Fund have donated. And then, we're in partnership. So the Project Harmony is a brainchild of the Heart Within, As I Am, and Light Within organizations. Stray Dog Institute is sponsoring Amawale's talk. So it's like, a lot of different things going on. I already brought up the sixth branch in the vegetable, and then our Earth Warrior will be there. So we have a lot of people who are joining in and helping out. And I'm grateful to the Land of Kush for also stepping in and providing free vegan food for us. So we're going to have like a great time. We're going to have, great spirits there, and just having, fun eating and conversing and learning and implementing. So we get to do it all.
Tom is tuning in. It's good to see you, Tom. Thank you. All the way from Chicago. Happy Vegan Baltimore Earth Day week. I appreciate you. And we're bringing the Land of Kush to them, Tom, so they don't have to come to us. So Greg is happy to donate food for this initiative. And then I'm going to have to stay and leave afterwards to prepare for what's happening Sunday. So, you've convinced me, Crystal. So I guess I got to hang out. Here's the flyer again.
We are actually extending the Earth Day. So if you go to the website, to like the Eventbrite, you'll also see there's an opportunity to sign up to volunteer for the cleanup on the 22nd and the 23rd. So the cleanup on the 22nd is going to be in the area like immediately surrounding the Impact Hub, which is at 10 East North Avenue. Right between Charles Street and St. Paul Street in Baltimore City. And then we will be in the Pigtown area on Sunday for the cleanup, and we'll have snacks there. Won't be, the face painting and all of those things on Sunday. We're actually just like getting out there and doing the physical work. So you can learn more about that. You go to foodjusticetalks.eventbrite.com and sign up for either the virtual event. There's a link for that, so you can get that right away, or you come in person if you can and join in. And then we're extending it from just Earth Day to like the whole weekend. And Earth Day, we should be loving and caring about the earth every day. So we'll make sure you have the tools to do that.
Awesome. Now, do you want to talk about any specific challenge you want to make the viewers aware of and solutions that you personally or your organization? Because a lot of times when we're working in this space, we're working personally, we're working through our organizations. If you're just a nonprofit, or if you're for profit, you're working through your business. Let's talk about that and solutions that Crystal Forman and Holistic Wellness and Health are offering to address this challenge, or challenges, if you want to talk about more than one.
Yeah, so there are a lot of challenges in the environmental part of the movement. So I'm definitely in all parts, of the veganism movement and the climate action movement as well. So some of the challenges, just getting people the information. So we'll have ways for you to share information, as well as resources to some other organizations that have more of a political initiative. Because right now, I think this year, that's one of the most important things, is that we actually take 5 to 10 minutes to write or call or our Congress people, and letting them know what changes we want to see in the food bill. So some of the things that are coming up that's important to me is urban agriculture, like having food grown locally, and having that supported. A lot of times the large farms are supported and they don't even need the money. They are not using the money wisely. But a lot of the indigenous farmers, the African descendant farmers, they're not getting the support on the rural level, but also on the urban level. So making sure like that those voices are being heard and protected, and we as citizens can make an influence and join in with lobbying groups, even if it's donating $5 or donating that time. To make sure that we're making that change, because the farm bill only comes around every 5 years. And that is something that we really can have a true influence on. And like I said, if you eat anything, then it affects you. The way that they subsidize food, like a lot of the food or things that some people consider food, is subsidized. The dairy industry is heavily subsidized. The meat industry is heavily subsidized, but vegetables are not subsidized. The things that everyone can eat is not subsidized. And so those are the things that we can say, look, we want more money to go towards, reducing the cost of, fruit and vegetables for everyone, and making it safer and easier for farmers to do these things, making it easier for farmers to have regenerative farms. That's part of the Farm Bill. So making sure they have those resources and input so that they're not using the chemicals that have been proven not to be necessary for tens of thousands of years. We've been eating for a long time. And so these chemicals have shown, a lot of damage to our environment. It's shown a lot of damage to the people who work with the chemicals, and causing cancer and all types of other issues. And it's not necessary. So if we actually provide that tax funding that is our money that goes to the government and say, we want that money directed towards certain initiatives that benefit everyone. Those are things that we can do pretty immediately. So that's something that I'm really working forward to, and helping people make it like super easy. There are organizations that are doing the work. So I have that, I've shared some on the Holistic Wellness and Health's Facebook page. So you could check out some of the posts on that, as well as like the Egg Fairness Alliance. There are a few other organizations out there that are doing great work specifically in this field. Like I said, the Facebook group has all of the links and information for you all, including there's like samples. So if you don't like know what to say or what to write, you can just like take the template, put your name in there, change a few things, tweak it how you want, and go. So it's like super easy. So I think the Farm Bill right now is one of the most important things. And then letting stores know what you want, supporting a lot of the smaller vegan and vegetarian businesses out there, that have food in stores, and letting them know that you want, some of the local businesses that are out there, like the shrimp making, that's a Baltimore, started in Baltimore. They're starting to get their products in other stores, but let's get it out there even more. Let the stores know we want, those types of products. Yeah, so there's a lot we can do, and it goes beyond, turning off the lights and, conserving water. We can do a lot more, that makes an immediate impact.
Thank you for sharing that. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. There's a lot going on for Earth Week next week. We're speaking with Crystal Forman of Holistic Wellness and Health, who has an amazing event scheduled for next Saturday. Let me bring that flyer back up. It's a free event, right? No charge, so nobody should be
Absolutely
complaining.
free. No one should be complaining when you have free, delicious vegan food. And I mean, we're going to have plenty. We're going to have enough for everyone. There'll be, live food for people who want raw food. There'll be delicious cooked brunch food as well. So everyone's covered. There's no reason to complain. It's going to be deliciousness. There's no reason to complain about the food justice talk. We are compensating the speaker. He's given us a generous decrease of what he normally would do. I know that, but he, you don't have to pay to see him. You don't have to pay to, do any of the things. We are providing that for you, and he's an awesome resource. So I would definitely say, take advantage of that. Take advantage of him being in the room. Take advantage of, asking him questions and getting those solutions from him. There's no reason to complain about even the cleanup. We will provide all of the things, gloves and the pickup of things, so you don't even have to bend down if you don't want to. We'll have the trash bags for you, and you don't have to worry about like taking it with you. We will take care of all of that. Oh, and what I didn't mention is we are using compostable supplies, compostable forks, plates, all of that. And that is something. I'll have compostable trash bags. Everything can go into compostable trash bags, and I will personally take it to the dump to make sure that they have a compost section. For those who don't know, there is a compost section at the dump. I'm going to the Sisson Street one. I will drop it off. So this is like super low waste, basically zero waste event. I would call it low waste because there's always some waste somewhere. So I don't want
Right.
someone complaining about that. There might be no waste. But in general, like we're going super low waste, super, community oriented. Everyone's invited. We'll have lots for you all to do. You can talk to a lot of people. We'll have lots of resources there, all free, from different organizations. So definitely, like, if anything, you all should be celebrating and happy and just excited to attend. And even if you can't attend in person or even virtually, because there's like a lot of other things going on, share this event with others. Let other community members know, let the college students know, let the sororities and fraternities know, let the churches know, let everyone know that this is a free event, that everyone is welcome. And just come on out and enjoy and socialize and have fun. Yeah. No
Thank you for
complaining.
that.
All
No,
love.
yeah, yeah, because I'm gonna get in my rant a little bit, but
Yeah, this is
so
project of love for sure.
so share, like, subscribe. Also support blackbestsociety.org. When people are putting together things like this, we always like to support what they're doing. A lot of times, organization. I heard this last year. Why would a nonprofit, donate to another nonprofit? Duh. If I
Yeah.
got something and I can give to you, I'm going to give it to you. So when you support Black Best Society, we share with the community. So there's a lot of events, not just in Maryland, outside of Maryland too, that we've supported. So go to blackbestsociety.org. There's different levels there. That's how we're able to do the things that we're doing and support others. So we're meeting people where they are on their journey towards holistic health, vegan, and plant based journeys. So please show your support for us, show your support for holistic wellness and health, and also show your support next Saturday by coming down to listen to Omawale's talk, because they need support as well. So you don't want to miss that. So thank you again for sharing that, Crystal. Can you talk about the difference, how things are different now, right now, supposedly post pandemic, because we don't know what's going on, but in comparison to pre-pandemic in the space that you operate in? Because I know from the space I operate in, a lot has changed. Can you talk to us about your experience?
Yeah. So I would say pre-pandemic, everything was fine, going out to the communities and teaching and training people and, living a healthier lifestyle. I would say during the pandemic, definitely a lot of pivoting, as many people had to do, and doing a lot of things virtually, which I was not very comfortable with. I am more of a in-person, not really liking cameras too much, but I've gotten over that. And just showing up and providing the information to people virtually. I was still doing some in-person events as well, but making sure, like, wearing masks and all of those things. And even now, when I go to the senior centers and schools, I do still wear either a mask or face shield when cooking. And I do that more for their comfort and safety than anything, because I know that I'm working with people who might be immunocompromised. So I will still continue. I'm not sure when I'm going to stop. I originally was going to stop wearing a mask in December, and then there was like this new surge, and then I was like, well, maybe through spring I'll continue to wear masks while doing that. I haven't decided when I will completely stop. For the seniors, I might not stop this year. I don't know, but it's definitely changed, some of the interactions with people, like during and now post. Technically, we're still in something endemic, whatever they want to call it. We're in it. And I'm still doing the work. I'm still getting out there. I'm still teaching. I go to after school programs. I'm still going to senior centers and community events as well. Like even with this event, it is mask friendly. If you want to wear a mask, don't feel like you will be outcast. I will most likely be wearing a mask. I also have seniors in my life that I see every week and want to keep healthy. So definitely, and if you don't want to wear a mask, it's not like you have to wear a mask. It's totally up to you. And I'll make sure we have some masks available for those who want or need it, or even if you're outside and cleaning and you want that, we'll have that available. But I would say, like, actually, I got busier during the pandemic, and spring and summer are pretty busy for me, business wise. Personally, not too much has changed, pre and post pandemic. Just trying to keep everything going like everyone else, and trying to keep safe and keep everyone else safe as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if I answered your question the way you wanted or needed, but for like as a
No,
business.
there's no wrong or right answer. That's the whole point, because everyone's
Okay.
going through different things. So
Yeah.
yeah, just trying to get an idea of what a feel for what's happening out there. Hey
Yeah.
Paige, happy Earth Week! Shout out to Paige Parsons,
Nice.
plant based in the burbs and all that other stuff that they're doing out there on the west coast. Hope the weather is better. I know there's been some weather stuff, and we know that climate
Yeah.
change thing. So shout out to Paige. Hope everything is going well. Any other upcoming projects that we need to know about?
So definitely check out our YouTube channel and Facebook page at Holistic Wellness and Health. We're doing cooking videos and showing, how to use the locally sourced produce, as well as some extra things in there, like foraging. This is a great time of year to forage. So we still have some foraging videos from last year up there. And gardening, I'll be doing a lot more container gardening this year. So container gardening videos. So check that out. And I'll be at Vegan Soul Fest. I'll be at some of the other festivals coming up. So check me out at those events, and just follow my page. Like I'll be doing demos. Actually, I'll be at Bond Secure. That's a community event on May, I believe it's 5th. Whatever that weekend day is. Definitely.
Let
That's
me share the page. Let me share. We can go through it. So give me one. I'll
sure.
put the page back up because
Sure.
it's on there, so we can take a
Okay.
look. Let me know where I gotta go. Where's your events? Is that it?
So keep on. Oh, and then I have the Food as Education event coming up. That's a free event that you all can attend as a virtual event. I'll be talking about food as education, but it's a whole conference, Reimagining Education. It's the third one, and I'll be speaking for the third time on this panel of awesome women. And keep on going down, I think. Oh, nope, go back up. Let's see.
I'm gonna share the link in the comments so everyone has it, because
Community.
I did see the Bon Secours thing, but
Yes.
You have to go to events, right? The
Yes,
holistic
I don't
events
have the
page.
most stuff up, but I have it on my Facebook page.
Hey, you don't have to explain because I have my own problems. So
So for the date of my business, I have all of April events, pretty much, although I just added something that's going to be in Howard County. And I'm actually getting more information about that myself. I don't even know where I'll be Saturday morning, but Saturday afternoon, I will be. Willie asked me. He's also on the board, so I'll be going down there that morning.
thank you.
And then
Willie
in
needs
the
some love down there.
in the afternoon. So it's the Strength to Love 2 is having an event on this Saturday. The event, I believe it starts at 10. It's from 10 to 3. I'll be there at 1 p.m. To do a cooking demo there using their produce. So it's actually Black Gardeners Day, International Black Gardeners Day is Saturday. I am a gardener. I'll be hanging out with other farmers and gardeners and showing how to use that produce. I'm glad you asked. It's so many different things
I
that I'm
love it.
doing. It's like I have to
You're
remember.
supposed to.
So,
You're
yeah,
supposed to.
so Saturday, I'll be in Howard County. As soon as I get more information on that, I'll share that information on my Facebook page. And then in the afternoon, I will be at Strength to Love 2. And, that's a family-friendly event as well. There'll be a lot of artists and artwork going on during that event. And yeah, it's International Black Gardeners Day. So definitely let's celebrate that because we are out there gardening, getting our hands in the soil, and teaching others how to do the same.
I love it. And I definitely got to put that vegan soul fest up because Crystal being modest, she does her thing. She holds it down this year. Crystal's doing a cooking demo and she's speaking. So and it is a ticketed event. That's how we raise money. vegansoulfest.com. We got close to 7,000 tickets already sold, estimating over 10,000 tickets. You're going to want to get your tickets for this event early. Don't wait to the day of because I don't want nobody crying about prices. Get the tickets now at vegansoulfest.com. We are still looking for sponsors. Vendors can continue to apply until we have secured all spaces at the event. It is going to be an amazing time. We got Dwelle booked on Saturday. He's going to be bringing the soul, and we have a lot of community artists that will be showing up there. So vegansoulfest.com. And I also want to shout out sponsors of Black Veg Society and of Vegan Soul Fest. If it wasn't for the support of organizations like A Welfare World, we got Better Food Foundation that's supporting Vegan Soul Fest this year, but for Black Veg Society, Veg Fund, A Welfare World, ETC Impact, A Mercy for Animals, Stray Dog, Collectively, Women Funders and Animal Rights, Tipping Point Private Foundation, Roots Market. Shout out to Roots Market. Head out to Clarksville. Make sure you're supporting Roots Market. Dr. Bronner's, all one. You got to love it. All one. Visit maryland.org. That's what you want to do. It's not just about all this negative stuff that's being talked about in Baltimore. Baltimore is part of Maryland. So visit Maryland and come down to Baltimore because we are becoming the vegan capital in this state. So you definitely want to see us, and shout out to ACE and the movement grants. All of those without the support, we couldn't do what we're doing now. So definitely want to take time to shout out our supporters. Crystal, before we switch over to our next guest, and I'm going to pop in Jonelle in a moment, is there anything else that you want to say, how folks can best connect with you? I know you said holistic wellness and health, but anything else before I get Jonelle in?
Nope, just follow Holistic Wellness and Health, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and that's it. Thank you so much.
Vegan Soul Fest in August, yes, Paige, yes, and I love Roots Market and Juicery, yes, and I'm going to bring on Jonelle. I don't know if you and Jonelle have met.
Hi, not yet.
This is an official introduction. This is what we do here, okay? Jonelle has just published a book, and we're going to be talking about that. It has nothing to do with food, but she's definitely a fan of laying the Kush, and she eats plant-based every now and then, and we're going to talk about all that and talk about how this book connects with veganism, if it does at all, right?
Yes,
so now y'all are introduced. So Crystal's doing amazing things. Jonelle's doing amazing things.
Hello.
So that's my introduction. I appreciate you, Crystal. We will talk more. Sending blessings your way.
Nice meeting you, Jonelle. Bye.
Yes, nice meeting you. Congratulations.
Thank you. You too.
Jonelle, how are you?
I am well. How are you doing?
I'm good. We're hanging out here.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Perfect.
I can hear you clearly. I
have a very jealous
handle.
puppy fighting for attention. Let me just let him say hello.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
Yes.
And the IG is the Void fan page. Is that
yes, the Void fan page, please. I've already seen some people logging in, signing up, following, which is awesome. Thank you so much on Instagram.
No problem. So as I said, you're not cooking anything for Earth Week, but something did come out of the oven.
Something is cooking. Something has been brewing for a very long time. It's been stewing. I began writing this book in 2015, and the connection to
you don't know what you're talking
the book
about.
Is, I'm sorry, Return of the Void. Thank you, sis. The Return of the Void, an unusual boyhood adventure, and it's based in Baltimore. There's a new genre out. I don't know if you've heard of it, called speculative fiction.
No, but
It's a really cool genre. I'm thinking like Lovecraft Country.
Oh
Um,
yeah, why I saw
yes,
that.
like Get Out, like those types of kind of twisted but very poignant messages. It's a merge of sci-fi, fantasy. Did I lose you?
I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Sci-fi.
I got
fantasy.
you. It's about you now.
Okay, I'm on. Sci-fi, fantasy, historical fiction, science. I said, horror too. And so it's all kind of blended together to create this new genre called speculative fiction.
Wow.
One of the characters, a very significant main character in the story, he's an elder. His name is Sage, and he advises the boys that are in my book, just giving them jewels of wisdom, encouraging them to be themselves, to shine their lights. And he is vegan. So,
okay.
Sage is my connection. Yes, now we're talking. And I'm from New Jersey. I've been down here for just over 10 years, and I've been exposed to the rich culture here in Baltimore. I've met some amazing people, including you and your husband. And veganism is something I haven't claimed as a lifestyle. However, I definitely enjoy vegan meals. I was vegetarian for a while, pescatarian. I try to behave every now and then, but this character in the book, it's a lifestyle for him. And he's there as a mentor. So yes, this book does relate to veganism.
Awesome. No, Jonelle, just so some of the viewers, like if they're vegan, or why is the lifestyle, you haven't made the, I don't like to use conversion or whatever. I don't like those terms because everyone's on their own journey. What is holding you back? Just so we have an idea, because folks you like to know what is the issue, and then we'll get more back into the book.
Right. I don't even know that I view it so much as a hurdle, more as just a natural progression, or just kind of how I'm inspired. There's just a lot of things that I connect to through food. So sometimes it is a craving, to keep it real. Sometimes it is what's available, and me not wanting to break the bond between whomever I'm spending my time with by being so particular, or lack of time management, food prep, on the go and getting what's available. So sometimes it's just, I'm not wanting that. And most times I'm perfectly fine with vegan food.
Thanks for sharing that. Awesome. Great information. So I also took a copy of the back of this book, so people can see that. Never judge a book, boy, or a bottle by the cover. What is the importance of you putting this book out? This is your first book.
Yes.
Why this book?
So my work is in literacy. I support struggling readers in the city. I'm a Baltimore City Public Schools educator. I'm special ed certified. I'm general ed certified. And what I was encountering with my boys mostly, by the way, girls enjoy this book too. It's just that it's for the boys. What I was encountering with them is that the books that they had available to them weren't really relatable. I'm not bashing books out there. Every book has merit and is valuable. However, the boys weren't finding themselves in a lot of the stories, and therefore the engagement was like at zero, just coming in. Or they might have some interest in what was being offered to them, but their literacy levels were a little bit lower than what the content was,
Yes.
That they couldn't access the content. And so my initial goal was to create something that was for them, something that would grab their attention, something that was written on a vocabulary level that wasn't too intimidating, but also something that would encourage them to believe that they don't need so many illustrations or so many pictures. I know that we're all into the comic books and the graphic novels, and I think they're wonderful. But I also know that in preparation for studious environments in school and collegiate settings, they're going to have to get used to just, sitting with text. And so it started out as a challenge to myself. How can I add to the offering by creating something that they cared about, that they would recognize, that they would relate to, and that they would, I think, find value in the content so that they'll be willing to struggle a little bit if they had to, or at least willing to sit and see a chapter through. So it was very intentional.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to bring this graphic up because I want to talk about what's happening Sunday, the 16th.
Yes.
At Flourish. And let me tell you something. If you're in Baltimore, and Naijha could tell you, the fabulous Naijha.
Yes.
Who always gets confused with, they think she's Greg's wife because of the name and her last name's Brown. Big time. Like that place is an oasis. I went in there and I'm not even going to disclose how much time and money I spent in that store, but it is like my thing, the chakras and the oils and the candles, and it's you couldn't have picked a better place to do this book launch and meet and greet. So anyone in the area needs to get down there and meet and greet Jonelle at the fantabulous Flourish store. I can't even like, the sister is doing the damn thing. I mean, you're gonna have two sisters and one down there. You have to get down there. Look, scan your phone to the screen right now on these QR codes, and join the fan page and buy the book. I'm not putting any links up on the comments. Scan it, follow the page, buy the book. Are you going to be doing a child's reading?
That is my intent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that is my intent. I have some students that love the book, that want to be there. It is a Sunday, we'll see what we can do, but there will definitely be some reading going on, hopefully from my target market. But I also,
the market is the market. Hopefully the market, whoever's supposed to be there is going to be there. I don't care.
Whoever buys the books is really
whatever. They're going to be there to support the market.
Yes. And so many people have shared so much love already. I'm so thankful. I'm so encouraged and motivated. I do want to say that the square footage of the store is something, whereas the people that are coming in, if you can get the youth in there, I would really like them to hear and get excited about this. I mean, we might trail outside, but try to be on time, try to bring a young person with you. It's really for ages 12.
That's the whole point.
Yes, that's the whole point. I mean, I know that a lot of children 12 and up might not be purchasing their own books. And so I will be speaking to the people who are buying their books. However, I really would like the actual age group to hear and discuss and even share. Some students have started reading the book, haven't finished. They can still come share what they are feeling so far. It's just organic. I just want them to share how they feel about the book.
Will the books be on sale at Flourish?
I'm sorry?
Will the books be available for sale at Flourish?
Yes, I do have some books that will be on sale for a discounted price. So the book is on sale on barnesandnobles.com as well as amazon.com for $15.95. For the first 15 folks that get in there and want to purchase, the book is on sale directly through me for $10.
Okay, great. Because we got to get our book.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to make it because I'm out of town. So, but we're gonna get the
book. I know
book.
You're so busy. Yeah,
that I was just talking with wait, it's this Sunday. Yeah, know what?
Sunday,
let me just see what's going. It is this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do. Okay,
even if you can just stop by for 20 minutes.
Let me see what I can do because I want to get one because that's my store, and two because you have this new book, and three.
There, right?
I want to get it for my daughter. So absolutely. Do you want to, you talked about some challenges and why you produced this book, right? The specific challenges. were you impacted by anything with the pandemic and reading this book? Because I know sometimes it does take a while to bring books out.
Yes.
Can you talk to us through the pre and the post pandemic and in between, and how that impacted you at all as a writer?
So as I said before, I started in 2015, and one thing to know about me is that I'm a type of person that has my hands in a lot of different things, and I am mostly devoting my energy to motherhood. So I think that had I only been focusing on the book, it would have come out earlier. However, it's like divine timing, because there's a reoccurring theme in the book that kind of feels a little like COVID, like what we all experienced physically, but metaphorically, there's something there. So it kind of aligns with what's going on right now. But one thing that I found was, first of all, I was drawing off of the energy of boys that I was working at different schools. And so my inspiration, I would keep on adding on. I'm in Park Heights, I'm in Mount Washington, I'm in Fulton Hill. It's kind of like moving around Moravia Park and just meeting more and more of these beautiful boys and getting inspired. So I had to at first learn to not be so focused on the end result and getting it done by a certain time. I really had to let the project breathe and grow and become something that was really credible and valid and based off of actual Baltimore boys. So that was part of my earlier process. And then once I started tightening up and editing and sharing and getting feedback, and I was really eager to get representation, around that time, it was, COVID. And the process, well, COVID itself, I think, gave a lot of creatives the opportunity to just relax, relate, and release.
Right.
And a lot of great content and work has been coming out, and businesses, while people had that downtime. So what I found was that I was competing with a lot of new submissions, people who were also looking for literary agents, and their turnaround times were out like a year, 2 years. And it was really the question of, am I going to independently publish, or am I going to try and sift through the market and try to, shine my light and make somebody pick me out of the sea of all these creatives? And it got to the point where it was almost like a spiritual thing. Like, you put the book out. And so I would say, in short, to answer your question, I was dead set on going the traditional route, getting a literary agent, being with a big publishing house. And I ended up publishing independently because it was like, the time is now. And COVID helped me get to that.
I am so glad you said that. And shout out to Brother Deke from Philly. Appreciate you tuning in. And
thank you. Yes, thank you.
Wishing you success, Sister Jonelle.
Yes.
You said, like, you have to go with your intuition. Now, I want to share with people how I actually met Jonelle. Jonelle lives up the block from us. We live above the land of Kush, if nobody knows. 840 North Utah Street. It's not a secret. We know where the restaurant is. A lot of people don't know we live above. But I met Jonelle. She's now the mother of one of my daughter's friends. Mm-hmm. And we met at a camp, a backyard camp.
Yes.
Facilitated by the amazing actress, dancer, teacher, and storyteller, Miss Maria Broom. And if you don't know who Maria Broom is, can you tell us who she is? It's like there is no coincidence how we connected.
She's an extraordinaire. How do I tell you like who she is? She's a griot. She's an educator. She's a village mother. She's light. She's an actress. She's an also published author. She's amazing. She's one of my daughter's teachers at Baltimore School of the Arts. She's just a brilliant treasure. Thank you. That's my mom, y'all. Thank you.
Hi, Mom. Great job.
She's a brilliant treasure here in the city, a definite heartbeat, multiple generations she impacts. And And it was a blessing working for her summer camp last year, because I just got to meet so many other amazing women and men in the city. So yes, shout out to Mama Maria.
And it was a blessing to meet you, because it was during a time where the children, they, you got COVID, and there's very little socialization.
Yes.
And, we are communal people. I don't care how you look at it, Black, Latino, whatever. Our people are communal people. And getting the children together with the camp and all that stuff.
It was tech free.
Exactly.
It was nuts. Yes, nuts, fruit, vegan offering. It was chanting. It was yoga. It was Agnihotra. It was meditation, and just play, music, dance. It was so wholesome, and so, I don't even know. It elevated me. I felt like I was in camp.
We're tuning in. If you're just tuning in now, you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, support blackvetsociety.org. Naijha Speaks is a product under the nonprofit Black Vet Society, where we're meeting people where they are on their holistic health, vegan, and plant-based journey. So the book is talking about, there is someone in there who's vegan. It's talking about, the life, this young boy's life in Baltimore. Stuff like this, we like to support more of, and donation. We want to keep this platform open to anyone that has products and events and ideas and life stories to share that can impact others. So thanks again, Mom, for tuning in. We appreciate you. You got a lot of people coming in. Brother Jersey guy.
Hi.
He has the book. Can't wait to read it.
Awesome.
Yes, and he says he's so proud of you in the next comment. So this is the time people need to be scanning the QRG. I'm going to bring that up again, because we want to make sure people get this book, understand what's going on. If you're local, get down to Flourish Sunday the 16th from 2 to 4. Meet Jonelle, get the book, buy the book, bring your children. I'm going to put the book cover up again.
If you've already purchased, let me sign your book.
Why Return of the Void? I mean, I'm so into brands and titles and things like that. Why Return of the Void? Why that? What is that? I mean,
my intent is actually to create a trilogy, and so this would be a prequel book. But basically, I feel in our society, especially people of color and young people in the school systems, I'm meeting children who there's this like reoccurring, it's like a cyclical thing that goes on, where somehow there's disenfranchisement happening. And this book, there's 3 amazing boys. They are brilliant all in their own ways, but they're not seen at school. And that's where their vegan mentor Sage kind of impacts their life, because he sees them. He loves them. He wants to nurture them. He's not falling for the okie doke. He's been around. He's a shapeshifter. He's ancient. And so he takes it upon himself, like it's his charge to cultivate these children. And so basically the void is metaphoric, like what is missing, what is causing, some of the hardships that the boys experience, but it's not graphic, triggering, doom and destruction. It's told in a very careful, wholesome way of honoring just a human experience by celebrating the boys. And so Return of the Void really was when Freddie Gray, 2015, we had another major happening that kicked off riots, that kicked off outrage. And remember, speculative fiction includes historical fiction. So we talk about some historical events that have happened in our country that have impacted us, that have impacted our boys, our men. And so it's written in a way where youngsters can get into it, but definitely adults too. It's layered. So yeah, that's it. Like, here we go again. Return of the Void. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. Any other, but I'm gonna have to connect with you to get my first book out there. So
Yes.
I gotta, hit you up and say, how do I go? What should I talk about? I can talk about so many different things. Like now, I'm trying to figure out like what I want to bring out. But what is your ask of the viewers? And do you want to tell us about any other upcoming projects that we should know about?
Yes, my ask of the viewers is please go on barnesandnobles.com. Please go on amazon.com, purchase your book, and leave your review. That helps me create momentum. That gets, thank you. This is my stepmom.
Hi,
stepmom. So great. All the love. Thank you so much. I have to keep momentum. One of the things about publishing independently is that all of the hype, all of the PR, spreading the word, that all falls on me. I don't have a publishing house or an agent doing this type of thing for me. And so thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
And so I need you all. I'm using my networks. Like I said, I'm a Baltimore City educator, but I need the feedback from the community. I need to know how the boys and girls, like I said, are receiving my gift to the youth. So my ask, please purchase and leave a review.
And I'm going to bring up that QR code because like people are on their phone. You can scan on your computer. You can put that phone up right now.
Oh my gosh, Naijha, the other day I was walking Mocha and I was talking to a guy who is part of the pool organization. He was inviting me to come join. And I told him about the book. He pulled up his phone and purchased it right there.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in a total different world. And so
yes,
it's instant. It's, hello.
The majority of purchases, and I can tell you, I look at statistics every day. Close to 90% of purchases are coming from the mobile phone. A very small percentage is coming straight from the desktop. So the phone, you're going to get your sales from these phones because people need to pull this up, scan the QR code, buy the book, and also join the fan page, increase those followers there. So please, we got another comment coming in. We'll purchase the book today. Great title and great message. Thank you again, Brother Deke. Love it. Love it. And again, we can connect with you, Jonelle. Is there any other page we can connect you with?
I have 2 pages. I have the Void fan page on Instagram. I also have Jonelle Beads on Instagram, which I do advertise the book signing on Sunday on that page. That's connected to my other art form, which is waist bead making. But there's still, you can still reach out to me there. And then there's my email, Jonelle Whitlock 44@gmail.com. Jonelle Whitlock 44@gmail.com.
Right. Jonelle Whitlock. I want to make sure we get this in before we leave. You said 44@gmail.com. All right, I'm going to put that on the ticker one more time for everybody. So we have the Void fan page and Jonelle Beads on IG, and then you can email Jonelle at jonellewhitlock44@gmail.com. And for those who's watching the replay or those who's watching now, please subscribe, like, share. Naijha Speaks. We just rolling the day.
Yes.
The next guest is coming in. So we are rolling the day. Jonelle, it is a pleasure. Can't wait till we connect again. Hope to see you on Sunday so I can get my copy of the book and get back up there to flourish.
I know.
I'm not bringing any credit cards or anything. Like I'm bringing enough to buy the book. That's it. Because she's always taking my money.
Right. Thank you again. I really, really appreciate you putting the word out.
No, it's my pleasure. So again, everyone, Jonelle Whitlock, we still working with her to find her vegan soul, but she's getting there. And it's
gotta catch me on the right day.
It starts with this book. At least you have a vegan character, so that's a wonderful thing. Okay, I'm gonna put the book up again one more time. Book cover in the back because I'm just so proud of everybody. Your family's proud. We got the book, The Return of the Void, and in the back, never judge a book, boy, or bottle by the cover. So that's just a message in general to go through life on a day to day. So please,
and that bottle business is one of the characters actually picks up something off the ground and opens it, and it unleashes the void.
Wow. So, all right, y'all. Get that book.
Get involved. All right. Thank you so much.
Have you met Forman Nell? We wait for Forman Nell to come on. Nell, are you there? I'm making these introductions here, so I want to see if we can get
afternoon.
Hey, Dominic.
Good afternoon.
Have you met Jonelle? She has a new book out. I'm making these connections while we're transitioning to between guests. So just want to introduce you to Jonelle, who has a nice book out. Because, hey, Dominic deals with a lot of youth, so you probably need to connect with him too.
Yes. I'm looking for his face because I feel like I know his name, but I'm not sure.
You can't see my face? It's right there.
Yeah, we can't see your face, Dominic. We just
It says City Weeds. That's my face.
You know what, Dominic? Okay. I love that. Dominic is so funny.
Oh, Hello.
Welcome, Dominic Forman Nell. So this is amazing.
He might be a young sage.
Yes, I'm going to transition over to Dominic because he got a lot of stuff to talk about too.
Yes, thank you so much. Have a great one, you all.
You too.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Dominic, how are you? We got a lot of stuff to talk about, huh?
Right.
Yeah, hey.
Back there.
Be More Green and another board member of Black Veg Society grinding in this city of Be More. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Just taking a break in between teaching. So
what's cooking up in Baltimore? I'm going to bring your schedule up here in a minute. It's a long list of stuff going on. But talk to us. So you're coming back with the prevention convention. This is what this is about, right? This is what we're about to talk about. Okay. I'm going to bring this up so people can see that you have a lot going on starting April 16th. Let's talk about it. What's up?
All right. So once again, it's that time of year again. Baltimore City Prevention Convention, powered by City Weeds. And in short, what is the prevention convention? What does that mean? It's restorative preventative modalities and basically getting in front of issues when it's in terms of community and things of that nature. Getting in front of them rather than waiting ex post facto for something to occur and then dealing with it then. So to go straight into it, the 16th or the 15th, we will be having an event at Be More Green, and I believe that's a Saturday the 15th, and we will start off with Agnihotra. Agnihotra is a very ancient, old practice of cleansing the air, and so just starting with the environment that's around us and cleansing our environment. So when we're saying be more clean and be more green, it's not about just what you're eating inside your body, it's about the environment around you, from the air to the land to the water we drink. So we're going to start off with Agnihotra. That's going to be led by Shauna Devine as well as Nell Stafford, aka Diva Yogi, and then we have an event at Be More Green from 7 to I believe 10 o'clock, which is it's called Fresh Produce, and it couples with us giving out fresh produce, but it's actually on the producer end of things. So it's an open mic. We have DJ Illustrate that's going to be there, and we'll start it off with that Saturday. Sunday we'll be at the Black Mall, powered by what is that the Baltimore scene, and shouts out to Chenier. So we're gonna do a food giveaway, a produce giveaway right there at the garage, the location of the Black Mall. So you can come support local Black-owned businesses and get a bag of fresh produce. So that's Sunday. Monday, here we go again, Meatless Monday. So so 100.
You know why I'm laughing, right?
Oh yeah, there it is. And so what that looks like, for anybody who's not familiar, is I set up with my grill on Pennsylvania Avenue at the Avenue Market and cook and give out roughly 100 carrot dogs. And I'll be
and I never get one. I never get one. I was out there 3 or 4 times. I never got, like, they come after those carrot dogs. So, like, I have yet to, I'm getting one this time, okay?
You gotta get one. And for everybody out there, she's literally next to me in the table giving out black veg stuff, and I'm in the table next to her. We're both outside, and she literally does not get one. And sometimes I don't get one either. So, so we're gonna use the Meatless Mondays at the Avenue Market. That's gonna be from 1 to 5 p.m. We're gonna have DJ Blackstar. Diva Yogi will be there with a yoga session.
I have to get my tea from Blackstar. I'm missing out.
Yeah, definitely.
DJ Blackstar got the magic tea. I got
to be up. That's what got the tech tea. The tech tea. So we have the music, live music, fresh produce. Also will be supplied by Fresh at the Avenue. Of course, Black Veg Society will be out there. And we have free vendor slots. So anybody that wants to come and set up with anything plant-based related or community outreach related, we're open to it. And come down, and for this particular one, there will be no vending fee for those that want to come and vend. Or if anybody just has, we're also looking for resource tables. So if you have an organization and you want to do some outreach, this is a good opportunity to do some outreach. So that's Monday. Tuesday, it's not mentioned. I don't think it's mentioned on that particular flyer, but Tuesday at our resource center above Be More Green. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, while we go with that, so we have the flyer here. Let me just take care of that. On the 19th is a produce giveaway at Umar Boxing at 12, and that goes on, every Friday. Dominic had to I'm gonna run down the list for him. And then there's gonna be a cannabis conversation at Plantation Park Heights on the 20th, and then another produce giveaway at Be More Green on the 21st. And then on the 22nd, there's an Earth Day, environmental justice, community cleanup at Be More Green from 9 to 12. And then a style swap clothing exchange at the Living Well from 10 to 2. City, if you want to find out about, there's a long list of things going on next week. So if you want to find out more about what's happening in Baltimore City with the prevention convention, go to cityweedsbaltimore.com. And shout out to Dominic Nell. You can follow him at Nell on Instagram. So again, I'm going to bring up the website so we can just take a look at what he has on there. So that's the City Weeds website. You can go to City Weeds Baltimore. Talks about the work that they do. Those are the carrot dogs. Like, I'm telling you, don't sleep on the carrot dogs. The way it's marinated, they put it in the hot dog bread. It tastes really good. So if you are in the city Monday, on the 17th, please come out to the Avenue Market and get yourself one of those carrot dogs. Okay. So before we leave out, because Dominic definitely had to run literally, I will Oh, Dominic's back. Dominic, I was showing them the website. Your I can't hear you. Like it's a comedy every time he comes on. It's
No, my phone died. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I was looking at the carrot dogs. We went down the list of things that's happening next week, and then I had to bring up the page so I could see the carrot dogs and just tell people about the carrot dogs. Go ahead. Let's talk about what's happening here. We were at the produce giveaway. Okay, he's leaving again. I don't know what's going on. While we're waiting for Dominic, let's talk about, again, get your tickets for the Vegan Soul Fest, vegansoulfest.com. I'm getting hit up every day on the emails, on the phone, all that type of stuff. People want to vend. Great, sign up. We're going through applications. It's not first come, first serve. We are checking credentials and making sure that it's a good fit, because it's going to be an amazing weekend. So please bear with us. We're looking for sponsors, vegan product sponsors, financial sponsors, resource sponsors, people that have information that they want to share to the folks at that attend the Vegan Soul Fest over at West Covington Park, the Baltimore Peninsula. So you can go to vegansoulfest.com. Again, I'm going to share the fact that you're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. You can find me at naijaspeaks.com and at Naijha Speaks on Instagram. Subscribe, like, share, comment, support blackvegsociety.org. Black Veg Society is a 501c3 nonprofit, and Naijha Speaks is one of the projects under Black Veg Society, along with Vegan Soul Fest, along with Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month. And we're still waiting to hear who won the best dish, best dessert, best drink category. So that should be announced soon. Anyone that was involved with that, engaged with that, and participated with that, I hope you had a great time, because we're bringing it back in August for the summer. So you're going to have the Vegan Restaurant Month, you're going to have the Vegan Soul Fest. It's just going to be a vegan celebration here in the state of Maryland, and the party is jumping off in Baltimore City. So it's going to be fantabulous. Jersey guy, love the show. Subscribe and look forward to more. Yes, please, please, please. Appreciate you tuning in. And I think on that note, we are going to end it. If you want to get engaged with StreamYard, a lot of people ask me about the StreamYard. Let me just comment on that right now. Let's get in your backyard with StreamYard. I'm going to share this in the comments. Free trial. You can engage, have your own podcast, whatever you want to do. StreamYard, I've been using it since the pandemic started in early 2020. I think it's the best tool. They're always upgrading it. So please, let's get in your backyard with StreamYard. I think it's you have something to share with the world. Why not share it on StreamYard? So make sure you tune in. Here we go. Dominic is back again. Give me 1 second. I'll bring him back in. All right. And he's just struggling. Folks, I gotta go. I will bring up the flyer again. The Baltimore City Prevention Convention is running from April 15th all the way to April 22nd. You can go to cityweedsbaltimore.com to find out more information about what's happening. Dominic's trying to charge his phone, but it ain't working. It just takes up too much resources. Go to cityweedsbaltimore.com. Follow him at Nellaware. And thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. I want to shout out sponsors again. Without the support of these sponsors in 2022, and some funding in 2023, we couldn't make any of this happen. We need more support. Go to blackvegsociety.org. Thank you. Whatever you do for Earth Week, please be well, be safe, and go vegan. Find your vegan soul at naijaspeaks.com. Peace.